Hey guys, Steve here, SAMTB. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Any other holidays you happen to be celebrating, happy holiday to you. Hey, I just wanted to wrap up 2020. It's been a hell of a year. And just kind of do a real quick look back and look forward for you guys. If you're subscribers, and there's about 300 of you now, so yeah. Just kind of wanted to update you guys. So good news is going to be a lot of the same. If you've liked what we've been creating so far, what I've been creating so far, you can plan on seeing more of that in the future, meaning more trail rides out here, and here is wherever, and more reviews on bikes and parts and things that make riding better and more enjoyable for you. Also, going to be adding in a couple of tutorials, not a ton. Basically, I'm an okay rider. I enjoy riding a lot. I like to try and ride a little bit harder, but I'm horrible still on jumps, and and I'm working on everything. So quick back, just over a year ago, meaning like last November, posted my very first video on YouTube for you guys here at SAMTV. And ironically, I think my second video got about 10,000 views. I actually did a review on a bike called the Cane, the 529. It's a hardtail. If you don't have any money for a bike and you're really desperate to get out on the trails, and you've not really ever ridden on a good high-end bike before, the Cane might be a good place for you to start. They're kind of like a Bikes Direct kind of a thing. I'd probably direct you more towards the Polygon version, which is onlinebikes.com, I think, something like that. But anyway, so I did a review there. Got about 10,000 views on that, which isn't too bad, you know. But then I've had some others that have done even like a lot better than that. I reviewed the Scott Spark 950, and that's got somewhere approaching like 20,000 views, I think. I reviewed my Ibis Ripmo AF here. I've got 3 different videos on that, kind of a initial about 2 months in, and then kind of a long-term I just did recently. And they're all getting around, 8,000-10,000 views or so. So those are doing great. But you guys really seem to like those. I do rides and ride-alongs from POV, a point of view, and they do okay. If you're a regular subscriber, you probably watch those maybe, or maybe not. But I'm looking to, I will be traveling more this year. And by that, I'll be traveling some at all. I made it out to Asheville a couple times last year. And in March, we're going to Arizona. We're going to go hit some of the Southern Park outside of Phoenix. Hopefully make it over to Tucson for a day there. Angel Fire maybe, and I'm not quite sure. I think Angel Fire might actually be the New Mexico trip. But anyway, so we're looking to get out, and also hopefully Outer Bike will be back on this year. We all know why everything's closed down, the virus and all. There's we have a cure hopefully now for that, and hopefully so things will start opening up again. And I hope with that comes a lot more bike demos, and a lot more opportunity for me to get out on bikes, because that's one of the things I really enjoy, riding different bikes. I absolutely love the Ibis Ripmo. I've been trying to get on a Reeb Squeeb, and hopefully I have a hopeful feeling that I'll get out on one of those with this amazing rider. And if you don't know this guy, his name is Jeff Lanowski. He's the Trail Boss on YouTube, and if you are looking for skills, improvements, and ways to get around up obstacles, trials type skills you can use on the trails, Jeff is the master. I don't think there's anybody better. Definitely check him out. Plug out to Jeff. I've not ever personally met him yet, but I'm hoping to get a ride in with him sometime at the first half of this year, get on a Squeeb, and who knows, maybe I'll trade out the Ibis for a Squeeb. Who knows? We'll see. A couple of other bikes I want to bring to you guys are the Forbidden Druad. That's got that new high pivot point, like you get your chain comes through here and it comes up and then back. I know I'm pointing at stuff. Anyway, so we've got some new stuff coming out, new reviews, and hopefully I'll hit the coveted 1,000 subscriber mark at some point, and then actually be able to travel a little bit more with you guys and for you guys, take you around. I hate to sound too much like a Brian Kennedy, and if you're a mountain bike, you've probably heard of BKXC, but that's kind of a very similar vision that I have. Working on maybe possibly picking up a van, doing a bit of conversion on that this year in 2020. That's actually kind of part of the plan. And hopefully by the second half of the year, 2021, we'll actually have the van and start the conversion process. So we'll be traveling with that then 2022 and on after that. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Thank you so much for watching and following along. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I put some time into the videos and thinking about what I'm going to do. I've been trying to be a better editor for you guys and bring you better videos. You're about to see tomorrow, hopefully, or the day after, you'll see the ride I went to Canoga out in Hendersonville, North Carolina, with my buddy Troy. And I'm really happy with how that's come out so far. I got to put some final tweaks on it, but I think you guys will enjoy that. And also, finally, if you've watched this far along, you probably are a regular subscriber. You do maybe have some interest in this channel. You've watched some of my stuff before and you enjoy it. I've never really pushed this. I've just kind of launched it, just kind of getting it out there. But I did just put out a Patreon page. And Patreon is just a way for viewers to support creators like myself. And I support a bunch of guys out there because I believe in what they do. I like their vision. I enjoy their content. And I think it's worth that $3 to $4 to $5, $10 a month, whatever it is, something pretty insubstantial for the most part, that I can help them accomplish their dreams and bring better content and more enjoyable videos and stuff to me. Particularly somebody like, I'll just mention, like BKXC and Jeff Lanowski, I mentioned, the Trail Boss. Two guys I support on Patreon because they're worth every penny and probably more. Probably, actually, I think about it, I'm considering bumping those up, and you can do that too if you want. But anyway, I now have a Patreon page. You just go to patreon.com/SAMTB. You'll find me and my page. I'm still populating with new content, but there'll be some extended cuts on there. We've been doing some live chats. If you guys have questions about things in particular, how I ride, where I ride, what my skill levels are at, what products I could review for you, and what reviews I've already done that I can speak to. I'm never going to bring you guys a bunch of like blah, 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 things I've not talked about. So you know that when you hear a review, it's a genuine review. I believe in it. I'm not being paid for it. I'm not talking about it because I've been endorsed by that company. And even if that should happen one day, hopefully those companies are looking for those endorsements because they know I'm going to speak honestly and freely about what I really believe about the product. So anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys have a great New Year's. Stay safe. 2021 just around the corner. It's going to be a great year. I'll see you guys soon.